Hey guys, so the three most popular candidates in my fan base, I guess followers, are Bernie, Tulsi, and Yang. And I cover a lot of Bernie and Tulsi things, but I always get requests to cover Yang stuff. Yang is not my favorite. I do like him. I like him as a person. I think he'd be a great president in the future. But in my opinion, his policies are more like a band-aid. Rather than like a solution. I feel like after like a Sanders presidency and after kind of the country gets its shit together, a president like Yang would be good because I think UBI is interesting. I am UBI curious. So today we're gonna cover some Andrew Yang. We're gonna cover some bullshit. Elizabeth Warren makes it 10 in a row. Daily Kos straw poll victories. So here's the straw polls. Sanders is in second place, then Biden, Buttigieg, Harris, other 2020. The Elizabeth Warren-Bernie Sanders wing of the party continues to garner a combined 50 to 60% of the vote, as it has virtually the entire cycle. It shows how that wing of the party is a solid majority, but not a growing one, not online at least. It may not matter in the primary if the Joe Biden-Pete Buttigieg win remains fragmented, but if the status quo candidates end up consolidating, then there may have to be some consolidation on the left as well. No need for that yet, however. Yeah, thank God. Please, I don't want to vote blue no matter who. Billions, Joe Biden continues to stick around. I keep predicting his inevitable demise, but he keeps proving my fallibility so far. Okay, so this person's a bias. I mean, I agree with them. Totally, I agree with them. I don't know why Joe Biden is still in the race. But clearly there's a bias to whoever wrote this, and I guess whoever, like, operates these polls, too. Now to address the elephant in the room. The Daily Kos straw poll has always functioned as a measure of online net root intensity. Traditionally, Bernie Sanders supporters were very good at driving support to the poll, and were rewarded with consistent victories. Weird way to phrase that. They're rewarded with victories. Like this is a game. If you get people to swarm to the polls online, you will win the poll, right? That's what that sounds like. In the 2016 cycle, it meant that Sanders would garner 60% of the vote regularly, even though Hillary Clinton was winning the overall world with roughly that same percentage. But there was no doubt that in the online world, it was Bernie that garnered more passion and energy. He had more passion and energy himself. Like, what did Hillary Clinton have? Oh my god, I'm not gonna go off. Like, I feel like why does it always come back to Hillary Clinton? It is 2019. That woman should be irrelevant. I don't know why. It always comes back to me screaming about Hillary Clinton. That's why such spamming efforts never bothered me. Okay, so when Bernie supporters were spamming the polls, it didn't bother this person. But now, they were reflective of what we would see online, and the people voting were progressives. These Andrew Yang supporters have subverted that in every wrong way. Their ability to spam polls is impressive and unparalleled, but they use fake email addresses to vote. They're not progressives. Okay, so when Sanders supporters in 2016 were spamming the polls, that was good and cool because the people voting were progressives. This person could read everybody's mind. But now that Andrew Yang is winning in these polls and spamming these polls, these people aren't real progressives. I know people can argue Andrew Yang himself isn't a progressive. I don't think UBI is not progressive. I think, and look at his, like, drug plan and all that shit. Andrew Yang is progressive. He's a different brand of progressive, but he's progressive. Some people voting for, who liked Bernie weren't even left-wing. There was centrists, there was, why does this matter? Is that an overly broad characterization? Probably. Okay, at least they're a little self-aware. But we also know that the vast majority are not interested in joining the site's mission to elect more and better Democrats while fighting for progressive policy. This is so weird. This is one of the most biased articles ever, and it's actually, like, it's not even an opinion piece. This is supposed to be just about poll results. This is supposed to be objective, not subjective, not an opinion. But this guy's, like, butthurt, or this girl, who wrote this? Kos. Oh, it's literally Kos! It's literally The man, the myth, the legend. Wow, this makes it worse. So this person has a huge bias for Warren and Bernie. I have a bias for Bernie, but if I was running like a poll thing, I would try to make it unbiased. So first of all, I don't know how they know that they're fake emails, because when you sign up for the site, you have to confirm the email. But like, how do you know the Bernie spammers were real? You didn't care about that, I guess. Doesn't matter when it's Bernie, I guess. It's no surprise that once we filter out bunk emails, it's the Yang votes that disappear. How do they know? But I don't know how they're doing this, because again, you have to sign up. So all the Yang votes disappeared? According to this chart, Yang isn't on here. Like, if Yang was overwhelmingly, like, the winner, he should have at least some real ones, right? At least some. And then when you go to one of the polls, when you Pokemon go to the polls, look how much Andrew Yang has! Those 23,000 people were fake? Like, I'm sure maybe, yes, some of them, but Andrew Yang has a huge support online. There is no way that all of these votes didn't count. Like, what happened to them? They should at least have, like, as much as Bernie, or as much as Warren, or even Buttigieg or whatever, but also, where the hell's Tulsi? How does Tom Steyer have 1%? How does Tom Steyer have 500 votes? Who is voting for Tom Steyer? But yeah, wow, what a freaking... I got distracted by... Oh my god, I am a 12-year-old boy, like, falling for these fucking boomer ads. My husband died, I'm lonely. Yeah, so I'm sorry, YangGang. This is extremely biased on behalf of all Sanders/Warren type people. I apologize for this bullshittery. This is really bad. This is cringe.